With the norm of today's times that youngsters move out to different cities, bigger cities for work or for their future prospects, it is seen that parents have been advising their children to buy a house in the new city. Why is it so? Because they feel a sense of security कि बच्चों का अपना घर हो तो rent नहीं लगेगा. So, but children have often been seen arguing that staying on a rental property is much more easier, convenient, and even cheaper than buying a house. Hi, all, welcome to my channel, Green World Investor. Today, we are going to talk about why people in India prefer to stay in a rental property rather than buying a house, why the rental yield in India is so low. So, what is a rental yield? Rental yield is defined as the amount of rent that you earn from your property divided by the price of your property. For example, if you get a rent of rupees 25,000 per month from your property of say rupees 1 crores, then the rental yield works out to be 3%. That is 3 lakhs of annual rent divided by 1 crore. The rental yield in India is very low of around 2 to 3% compared to the government bond yield of say around 7.5% and home loan interest rate of around 8.5 to 9%. So people have often argued that staying on a rental property makes much more sense. Why? Because you can easily stay in a 1 crore property for rupees 3 lakhs, and on the other hand, if you invest this 1 crore in an FD, say at 8%, you will earn 8 lakh as interest. So differential, that is 8 minus 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs you have made this way per year. So that is why the modern people or the children of today's time argue that staying on rent makes much more sense. In other developed countries, this is not the scene because the rental yield in India is very low compared to the other countries. In USA, the rental yield is around 5 to 6%, and the 10-year government bond yield is around 4%. So this means it is cheaper to take a home loan and buy a house in the US rather than renting the same. So that is the difference between India and the other countries' scenario, because India's rental yield is very low when compared to other developed countries. So why? Why the rental yield is so low in India? So there are various factors why the rental yield in India works out to be so low. So number one is because of the black money involved in our country. Yes, because India has a large inflow of black money into real estate, which inflates the property prices. The second point here is because of the tax exemption that government grants on the real estate investing. Yes, interest on home loans, capital gains on selling the property are all exempt from tax given, and also the different provisions are involved in the same. So that is why it makes investing in the properties very lucrative, and hence the rental yield has become very low. Also, the prices in the real increases, and hence people want to invest in the real estate properties not for the rental yield but for appreciation. So all these factors have led to a very low rental yield in Indian markets, in Indian real estate markets. Also, India is an atypical market, which means that the dividend yield on stocks on an average is also very low. But for different properties, the rental yield varies in India. For example, for commercial properties in India like shops, warehouses, and other retail outlets, the rental yield is high, around 6 to 8%. And for other smaller properties with small ticket size, also the rental yield is high, for it's around 6 to 7%. So while others will dissuade you to buy a house and rather invest in equity markets, my advice is you should invest into real estate properties today. If you had invested a certain amount in real estate, and if because the timing of investment is very important, so if you had invested a certain portion in say 2022 rather than in equity, you would have made much better gains, much better returns. So that is why I have also made another video why I recommend investing in real estate in 2023, the link of which I have shared in the description of this video. Please have a look at the video and also like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.